really excited about these. It's time to sin. Now, I have 500 business cards I don't know what to do with. Hey, I'm Amy. I'm an illustrator and a cartoonist based in the UK. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this artist vlog, I am mostly preparing for Farnborough Comic Con, which is happening on the 4th and 5th of October. I have a bunch of cons coming up actually, about 4 in the next 2 months. I've been working on a new collection of products and I'm really excited about these. Basically, I've created 5 characters, very distinct personalities, which essentially are extensions of myself. I think they'll be popular because I feel like audiences will be able to relate and connect to these characters because they sort of express what it feels like to be a human in this day and age. I want to create a bunch of prints and merchandise that center, let's go with a different word, center around these bunch of characters. And this week I've been working on the prints. Here is the frog design. Sometimes I think, then I forget. Time to spiral. And today I've started work on the cat. Breathe in this economy. And I've sketched up Doom Raven's print, which is this one. It's time to sin. And there he is with a matchstick in his hand, feathers, whatever you want to call them. Wing. Let's go with wing. And then I also have Cool Bear, but I think I might change the caption. I have written, that sounds like a problem for future me. But I might change it to, that sounds like a you problem, because they're meant to be a bit sassy. Also, sorry if the audio sounds like I'm coming in and out all the time. That's where I am in terms of prints. I've been drawing all sorts of little drawings in my sketchbook around these characters, which I think would be great for more prints or stickers. Or possibly more designs on t-shirts. Speaking of t-shirts, my God, I've been... can't even string a coherent sentence together. Speaking of t-shirts, I've been having such a pain in the ass with my Getting Loser t-shirt. The initial sample I ordered from Vogue Race I was really happy with. What I wanted to amend was the text, the colour of the text. I wanted to make it a bit darker. It looked a little pale, a bit washed out. So I just ordered another sample with the edited design, making the text a bit darker. And the sample I got back, not only was like the printing quality a bit messed up, like, let me show you. So, as you can see here, there's like the application was done really poorly, and then there's like these sort of like yellow hues on the print, and not only that, but all of it appears really dark, and I don't know why. So I messaged them back, and they've given me a code which I can use towards my next order, but I'm just a bit concerned because I just ordered one t-shirt and I would have thought there would be some sort of quality assurance in place. Like, someone must have looked at that t-shirt and realized the application was crap, but they still send it to me anyway. So it's turned me off from ordering t-shirts with them again. So I have been looking for local suppliers. The only problem is that it's going to be a tad more expensive. But this way I can assure, if I do order, samples or bulk amount of t-shirts, I think it will be easier to sort out. Because say if I ordered a bulk order from Vograce and they're based in China, what if I wanted to send these t-shirts back? And everything is just going to take twice as long. So I figured I'd find a supplier here, and I've been in touch with, I think it's Banana Moon Clothing, and they have been super responsive and super helpful. I did order a sample on a pink t-shirt, and instead of the, garment to transfer, which is essentially the printing method I had for the Vograce t-shirt, this is printing directly onto the garment, so ink, sprayed. The colours aren't as punchy, and I realised that the highlights, most of it has a pink hue on it. I have noticed that it's hard to pick up on colour variations and details because there's meant to be a grill here on the car and differences in colour for shadows. And let me show you my other t-shirt so you can understand what I'm talking about. There's a grill on there. There's meant to be shadow on the wheels, but they appear one colour. So, and not only that, the t-shirt they printed on feels just a tad rough and it's a bit bobbly. So I've asked if they have a different t-shirt available, and they have this organic 100% cotton t-shirt which they think could suit my printing needs. I asked them whether they could apply a white layer first on the t-shirt and then print my collars and top. So they did a test and it does look way better. There's no pink hue. I've ordered 2 samples for this new t-shirt. One direct to garments, the other I think it's direct to transfer. Sorry, I can't remember the term. The transfer method on this different t-shirt sample. So yeah, I placed the order for that yesterday and just hope it arrives soon. I was hoping I'd have this t-shirt ready probably a month or 2 ago, but the difficulties I had with this t-shirt is just, wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward, but alas, I have to test these different t-shirt materials and different ways of printing to ensure not only am I happy with it, but I want my customers to be happy with it. As you're probably aware if you've watched my past videos, how much I scrutinize everything I make to try and make it to the best of my ability. So yes, I want that to reflect in the work I make for people. Probably not going to have them ready for Farnborough MegaCon, but they should be ready for MCM London Comic Con, which is around the 24th, 25th of October. I also, got really enthusiastic there and excited. I also ordered new business cards. Where's my old one? Do I have a copy? Yes, I have a copy. So this trusty business card design I've been using for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And I figured it's time for a refresh. So in here I have my t-shirt restock. I have screen printed cat t-shirts which have been selling really well at cons. At Hyper Japan I sold out one size and it got really low in others, so I had to restock. I should probably move this document out the way first. I'm so glad they placed this spare bit of card right in the middle for people using sharp objects to open these boxes. Urgh. Damn. I think from having to move it around, they've all sort of got jumbled up a bit, but there's about 50 t-shirts in here. Yay! So I guess I need to package these up in their individual like plastic bags and stick little sizing labels on them. So who's ready for a packing montage? This guy! table runner and my business cards have arrived. Oh. 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 No. I'm scared. That's pretty cool. Look. Ta-da! So that is a success. I'm really happy with that. That is really nice. And my business cards. I ordered, I think, 500 of these. Hopefully it's enough to cover 4 events. No! They printed the back of it upside down. Look, so that's the front. You switch it over, it's upside down. What the fuck? There's 500 of these. And they've printed them all upside down. What the hell? That's a shame. It's a good thing these are just like freebies. Just business cards. But yeah, a bit annoying. I will get in touch with them. Is it the same with this as well? It must be. Also, don't they have any quality assurance, like people to check these things? So weird. Yeah, it's exactly. It's upside down. It's a good thing I checked these now rather than opening them on the day and realising they're all upside down. Okay, well at least the banner is a success. I guess that's going to be on my to-do list today. Get in touch with Vistaprint and be like, oi, what's the deal? Hopefully they can send me a replacement. So I spoke to Vistaprint about my business cards. I also double checked that it wasn't my fault. Because surely I would have noticed that, but just in case I did. And it was clear as day. It wasn't upside down. So yeah, I sent them some photos of the issue and they said it was their own design fault. So they would send me a replacement free of charge as well as the fastest shipping. Now, I have 500 business cards I don't know what to do with. I guess there can be backup ones in case I run out. Yeah, you know me with quality. I don't like sharing work which I'm not happy with.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you don't mind that this has been a very chatty vlog. I know the start was a lot of rambling, and I'm curious to know whether you mind that. Do you like vlogs where there is a lot of talking, or do you prefer vlogs where you see a lot of doing? I'm not sure whether you're the kind of viewers who like to have me on in the background while you go about your errands, chores, work, what have you, or whether you're the kind of viewer who actually likes to sit back and actually watch me do stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments so I can sort of tailor and tweak. Also, sorry this video is late. It was mostly because I was preparing for MegaCon in Farnborough. Literally the 2 weeks leading up to it, I was just working solidly, had to work weekends and evenings, and then literally in the last few hours of Comic-Con, I started coming down with a cold. Surprise, surprise. But actually I did catch that from rain, so it's kind of hard to avoid. If you saw my last video where I talk about my sort of art business struggles, I'm still working on figuring out a plan. I'm trying to get more serious about social media. Literally in the past couple of weeks I've managed to post fairly regularly, about a few times a week, and usually I would manage to do that maybe once or twice a month. It has meant with that and the Farnborough MegaCon that editing this video has slipped, so I did miss my little monthly deadline, unless you count the little shorts as a video. If you like me and what I do and would love to support me and get some cool behind the scenes or art in return, consider joining my Patreon. You can get monthly stickers and prints and phone wallpapers and colouring sheets. October's rewards features Doomraven again in a more Halloween-y, spoopy theme, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, just make sure to sign up by the end of October to get those rewards. Thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with others. It all helps. Otherwise, thanks for your support and hope you have a great day. Bye.